Been working a lot with Rona on her walking on leash. Part of the problem is when she first is going to get ready to go on a walk, she gets so excited that it's actually difficult to even get the leash on her. When I was first walking with her, I was using just her collar, and that was not working so well. She was pulling a lot, she was not listening, her head was to the ground most of the time. So I tried a different approach, and I put on this harness. This harness is called an Easy Walk harness, and the reason I like it is it has a hook in the front, and that front hook allows you to have leverage here rather than her pulling from the back. Some people hook to the back and it just doesn't work quite as well, so that's why I went with the front hook. So she still gets excited though when you go to put the leash on. Rona, sit. So you want her to sit first and be calm. And what I do is I distract her with the food and then hook her. If I could find the hook. Where's the hook? There it is. And then she holds still much better. But if I start to go for her and she gets all wiggly and starts being crazy, I just back off and I stop for a minute. Wait till she calms down and then I try again, because I don't want her out of control while I'm trying to put the leash on. Sometimes she would even roll over and I couldn't get it on and it was crazy. So now we have a much more controlled system for putting the leash on and getting ready for our walk. So when you're getting ready to go for a walk with her, she's very excited because I have treats in my hand. First thing you want to do is kind of get her synchronized with you. So you want to start just kind of luring her around in a circle to get her focused on you. Good girl, good girl. Sit. Yes, good girl. And then we can go this way, good girl. Because you want her to turn when you turn, to stop when you stop, and technically when you stop, you want her to sit. 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 And that's for safety. Because if you come to a curb or something, you want her to sit so that she doesn't go running out into the street ahead of you. Ready? Come here. So get her synced with her. This way. This way. Yep, wrong side. This way. Good girl. Good girl. This way. And then she knows we're serious about our walk. Come here. Over here. And sit. Good girl. She also knows every time I put my hand in my pocket, there's a chance she's going to get a treat. She was being very good, so she gets a treat. Now, when I walk with a dog, I always have treats with me. Come here. So, to recap, come here. She's very curious because there's a Amazon guy running by. Rona, look. Rona, look. Yes, good girl. Come here. Sit. Sit. It's very distracting outside, so you have to keep her focused on you. And that look command is one of the best ways to do it. And you'll see in a minute when we go for our walk that I use it frequently throughout the walk. So we'll go for our walk. Stop for a second. All right, so now we're ready to go for our walk. Rona, come. Yep. Now, notice I have the leash going across the front of me. That way, I have control. Stop jumping of it. And she knows I have the treat right here. And I'm actually just using her kibble. That seems to be all she needs. Some dogs need a little higher value. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. She says, that was interesting. I had to check it out. You ready? And anytime, the nice thing about this harness is that anytime I just barely give a little tug, she knows I'm correcting her. And I just say, and do that, and then she'll slow down. That's a girl. Good girl. Now, if she gets too far ahead and is really pulling, I'll say heel. Rona, heel. And she follows me backward, and we rewind and go forward. That's a good girl. Look. Yes. Good girl. Periodically say look so that she looks. looks at you, she gets a reward, and you notice every time she looks at you, it loosens up that leash. Oops, dropped one. Good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Back here, back here. That's a girl. Good girl. Now, that doesn't mean she's not allowed to have a little freedom and sniff, but I don't want her pulling me over there. When she's done sniffing, I say, come, heel. Bring her back, and then we walk again. Rona, heel. Good girl. She's got something on her mind she wants to go look at. Back here. That's a girl. Am I walking too slow for you? Is that it? Huh. Girl. Look. And there's a dog up there. Rona, look. So it's important to get her focus back on me so she doesn't get too excited by the dog. Rona, look. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Want to sniff over here? Let's sniff over here. Look. Good girl. Ready? Let's go. No jumping. She wants to jump up to try to get the treat. So you have to make sure that treat stays nice and low for her. Good girl. Good girl. And when she's walking real nice with a nice loose leash, then she gets a little more freedom and she can go sniff and do her thing. As long as she knows that then when I say heel, she comes right back to me. Good girl. Good girl. Stop. What do we do? Shh. Sit. That's a girl. There was a car coming, so I wanted her to sit so she didn't accidentally go in front of the car. Okay, you ready? Come here. Whenever you're walking, you're actually coaching your dog all along the way. So you notice I'll say, you ready? Let's go. Heel. Look at me. Look. Yes, good girl. And she knows every time I say look and I say yes, she's going to get a reward. Good girl. Now when a dog becomes really good walking on a leash, hi.
She's a movie star.
She is. She's doing great. That's okay. When they get really good walking on a leash, you don't have to keep giving them treats. As they get better and better at it. Good girl. So you can just give her a nice little pat, say good job, stay back here. Good girl. And that is how nicely she's been walking on a leash since we figured out the harness. Good job. Come here. Good girl.